Now, there's one last hope before he has to go and give away his kidney. In the very beginning of the season, in episode 1, he takes his dad out for a sandwich, for the Larry David sandwich, giving ultimate pleasure to and nachas to his dad. And his dad chokes on it and has a stroke. And Larry misinterprets something that his dad says. Let's see that clip.
I'm a doctor? Huh? I'm a doctor? I'm adopted? Adopted?
I'm sorry.
Did you say I'm adopted?
I ask you to leave the room.
Okay. Okay.
Now.
Okay.
You're
Adopted?
gonna have to leave now. Let's go.
Dad, I'm adopted?
Come on. Let's go.
Adopted?
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm adopted. I think I'm adopted. I might be adopted. I think I'm adopted. I could be adopted. I might be adopted.
Very important that he's fascinated and hires Omar Jones as a private investigator because he might be adopted. What does that mean and how does that fit into this? So the concept is that there's a realm called a cultural Jew. Now, a person that's grows up in cultural Judaism, in Brooklyn, Oive Judaism, it's a culture of anxiety. It's a culture of weakness, of don't go out, put on a coat, you might catch a cold, don't do this. Everything is fear. And Larry many times has spoken about his relationship with his parents, that they did not instill with him a sense of strength. Now, in order to have courage, to overcome fear, even if you have a long view, even if you realize you're accountable, and even if you have a system to go with that long view, you still need to view yourself as strong and able. Not Superman strong, but I am someone that can do this. So ultimately, Larry's dilemma is that Larry thinks, I can't do this. But if I am not me, if I am someone else, then he can do it. I can't do it, but if I am him, he can do it, then I can do it. So only through redefining himself can he then do it. But me, as I am weak. And part of the mythology of weakness is being not Jewish. Jews are weak. Jews don't play football. But non-Jews, if you're a Gentile, then you're strong. And so if he feels or has a theory that he's adopted, he's not really Jewish. And if he's not really Jewish, then he can be strong. And then he can give the kidney to Richard Lewis. So when he gets that phone call in the bedroom, talking about the DVD case, which we'll get back to, and he realizes Omar Jones wants to speak to him, Omar Jones has some very important news.
So, Mr. David, I've got some very, very interesting news for you about your case. Turns out you were right. You are, in fact, adopted. Now, your biological parents are Mr. and Mrs. Cohn, and they currently reside in Bisbee, Arizona. They're awaiting your call.
So Larry goes out and visits them in Bisbee, Arizona, and now we're going to see Larry on a plane and him flying there as a Jew. Let's see how a Jew is on a plane.
Hi. Listen, I can't really sit here by the emergency door exit. I think you better get someone else.
Okay, so we're about 3 minutes away from Wheels Up, so you need to just stay put, okay? It's got a full
No, you
plane.
don't understand. I can't be sitting here. If something happens, we won't be able to get out.
Calm down, okay?
I cannot do it. I will panic. We will go down.
All we need to know is that you're willing to assist passengers in the event of a non-traditional landing.
I cannot be of any help whatsoever in any kind of non-traditional landing or any traditional landing.
Did you read the brochure?
Read the brochure? I can't read that brochure. It's Chinese to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you Chinese? Oh, you look a little Asian. I'm sorry. It's just an expression. But I don't think you are Chinese. Maybe Thai. I'm not sure.
Okay, is it the seat or are you just scared to
No,
fly?
I choke under pressure in any kind of game of basketball. If I was on the foul line and towards like the last 5 minutes of the game, I would miss the entire rim.
Okay,
I couldn't even hit the rim because I was choking.
Sir, how about I get you a drink? Would you like a Merlot?
No, thank you. I don't drink. Just please find somebody else to sit here.
I'll look for a seat for you, but you owe me one, mister.
Thank you. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't want to sit it. Why should you give me a hard time? Just find somebody else. Who the hell knows how to do this thing? What, pull down? What is that going to do? Can I pull down? You have to be strong? I don't even know. Then what do? You smash this thing? What happens then? The door just suddenly opens miraculously? You're not Chinese. You don't look Chinese. What are you, Thai? I think you're Thai. You're Thai. I know it.
That's really important because as a Jew, I cannot do. I can't do this. Jews could read. I can't read that because the reading of the manual will ultimately result in me having to do something, being strong and lifting down an emergency door. I can't do that. I could try to use my brains and figure out whether or not, one second, you're not Chinese, you're Thai. I know it. I could do that. If it involves thinking, I'm fine. But if it involves doing, I can't do that. But if I meet my true birth parents, maybe I can. Let's see Larry meet his birth parents.
Tell me a little bit about where you're from. Brooklyn?
Oh, no. I'm from Illinois.
Yeah, and I'm from Virginia. I was born and raised in Virginia.
There, yeah. So we're both sort of Midwestern, Southern.
My people came from, England and Scotland. Been here for hundreds of years.
How do you spell your last name?
C-O-N-E.
The ultimate realization. He's actually a Gentile. Now he's free to do anything that he could not do beforehand. He has the strength to overcome and to go to places that no Jew would ever dare, to do things no Jew would ever dare. Let's see him being Gentile.
Hey, I got a bite, Tom. I got it. Oh, I got one.
You did it!
So true victory. I've always wanted to go on one of those dollies underneath the car. I've never been able to. But of course, when I go to the mechanic, look under the hood, I'm like, it's dirty. I have no idea what's going on. But now that he realizes, he's Gentile, he could create a roof, fix a car, he could drink, he could chug. He now has a new lease on life because the I that was weak doesn't exist anymore. There's a new I. He has a new definition of self. So now let's see Larry go back on the plane and have a whole different attitude.
Passengers seated in these exit rows agreed to assist in the event of an emergency. If for any reason a passenger seated in the exit row would like
Well, hello again.
Oh, hi there.
Hi. I'll go ahead and get you another seat, okay?
Oh, won't hear of it. You can depend on me, ma'am. I won't let you down. I got it covered.
Really?
Oh, and be a dear, would you get me a gin and tonic?
So he has changed. He can drink the gin and tonic. And now he can sit here with ease because he has strength, because he views himself as strong. Now that he is strong, he can go back to that original scene of the first episode and the first scene, and he could have reason in his life and follow through what he believes is the reason in a courageous manner. Let's see that clip when he comes home.
I know why God saved me from drowning a few months ago.
Why?
He wanted me to give Louis my kidney. And I'm going to.
You can have my kidney.
I love you, man.
So he always wanted to do that. He wanted to be a good friend. He did not want to succumb to rational lies and self-preservation. He just didn't have the self to do that. So now we will see him going through with the operation, being wheeled into the operating room, and watch carefully Larry's face, as calm and as confident as he feels in it.
Larry, I gotta tell you, I'm too weak to really express it and articulate it, but this is the greatest thing that anyone's ever done for me. I'll do anything for you for the rest of your life. Just ask me anything and I'll do it for you, I promise.
So Larry's fine, no problem. This is what, don't thank me. You don't have to do anything for the rest of your life because this is what somebody is supposed to do. I'm doing the right thing.